Oh, post for it. Let's go.
All right, guys, I'm here with B Smooth and Jin from Warriors Gaming Squad, and they're about to get their first look at NBA 2K20. I got CB13 and Chiquita. I'm here with Type, center for Warriors Gaming Squad, and head coach Tommy.
So right off the bat, like I can never.
Let's be the team! At the small forward position, standing 5'11", number 10, Tierra Ruffin Pratt. At shooting guard, at 5'6", number 2, Riquana Williams. At the other guard position, standing 5'11", number 12, Chelsea Gray. The other forward position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 30, Eka Olumike. Starting at center, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 3, Candice Parker. A head coach for your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Sparks.
Welcome, everyone. This is the WNBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Los Angeles Sparks. With analysts Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you with us. And Brian, when it comes to getting the most out of your players on the defensive end, which defensive schemes do you like the most?
Blake, I think it's real simple. Defend one-on-one, switch everything, and make the other team beat you. Now, we see teams switch on screens now because it seems like everyone can shoot, but I prefer simple defensive alignments.
Yeah, sometimes keeping it nice and easy is best, but I prefer multiple looks, changing it up, throwing in some zone. WNBA players are so skilled, I think you have to keep opponents on their toes.
That is a quick foul for her there. The refs are calling it close.
Now here's Durr. She's guarded closely. Here's Charles. It's hauled in by Williams.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
And here's Candice Parker for 3. That one goes. Count it.
So quick on the release. You can never let Parker get comfortable. She loves shooting the ball.
Asia Durr on the wing. Charles. Neko Gumake with the block. Outside Williams. The 3 ball hits the 3-point bomb.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Down low. Nurse. Good.
Running effective pick and rolls is only a small part of what makes Boyd a premier point guard in this league.
And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. And it's New York's ball. It's a 3-point game. 13 feet out. That one wide left. Left side Parker. And she banks in the layup.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Outside Boyd. Pass to Durr. Back to Boyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gray. Offensive rebound. Zahui gets the bucket.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Here's Ruffin Pratt. from 13. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
That keeps the defense honest. The ability to hit from that part of the court makes Agumake a nightmare to guard.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Agumake. That is her first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nurse outside. Charles. And that comes off the assist by Tia Nurse.
One of the advantages for Nurse, she's 6 feet, so tall for a point, allows her to get a clear view of the whole court.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now Boyd. Outside Durr. Pass to Nurse. 6 to shoot. Puts up the tray. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
A very nice rhythm to her shot. Nurse is not someone you want to start hitting threes. They can come in bunches when she gets going.
Bucket is good.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
New York trailing here. Boyd with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And they double up Tina Charles. Zahui B. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Pass to Nurse. The 3. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. To the middle. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, I admire Boyd's intuition as a floor general. It's almost like she sees plays develop before the defense does.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one to go over the bigger defender.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
Now here's Nurse. She has 7. Boyd can't get it to go.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going. Well, you know, Candice Parker had won almost everything in basketball before the age of 30. College titles, gold medals, she's won MVPs. The only thing missing in the trophy case was a WNBA championship.
And it's New York's ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Zahui B. Here's Durr. Over Parker. And it's New York with another. And guys, Parker and the Sparks made the 2016 WNBA Finals. Turned out to be an epic series.
Oh, it was epic indeed. And it came down to a winner-take-all Game 5 on the road. And it only set the stage for Parker to have one of her best games ever. A game-high 28 points and 12 rebounds as the Sparks won 77-76. And you know what? Parker was also named Finals MVP.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And over the last decade or so, a huge transformation in the way the game is played. Guys, do you see any additional changes on the horizon?
That's a good question. I think about maybe moving the three-point line back. It seems like it's become too easy to hit threes. It also open up the court a bit, stretch out the D, see more driving.
Oh, come on, Tim. Only you would want to see less scoring. As for me, I want to see more scoring. Increase the freedom of movement rules. Get rid of some of the grabbing from defenders.
Well, the New York Liberty, a marquee franchise in the WNBA, one of the chartered teams in the league, but unfortunately, they're still looking for their first title.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one. And with the Liberty, as you said, that first championship, something they are searching for.
New York has come close several times. They've played in 4 WNBA finals, and this team is desperate for a banner, but it just hasn't been in the cards for them.
And good on the second, so she makes both. And here is Boyd. Pass to Durr. Charles. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tina Charles.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Williams, defended by Nurse. Left side, Charles. Nurse outside. Off target with the 3. The Sparks leading. Chelsea Gray for 3. Misses that one. Her first miss of the night, 2 for 3. And it's Brittany Boyd off the drive. And the layup falls.
Impressive mobility from Boyd. She can be shifty when driving to the basket.
Here's Williams. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Back to Charles. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Garnering so much attention from the defense herself, so Durr plays with her head up and finds open teammates.
Timeout called the Sparks.
Well, one player that immediately comes to mind when I think of relentless work ethics is Asia Durr. Now, she's always working on her game, and throughout her life, coaches have actually had to force her to train less.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And you talk about the work Durr puts into her craft. How important is a good work ethic for a young talent like her, Tim?
Oh, it's critical, Blake. Always important to establish early on that you're in it to win it. You want to earn the trust of your teammates and coaches, and working tirelessly will do that for you.
Inside, here's Nurse. Wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
It's been a great start for her here in this game. She's now made 6 of her first 8 shots.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bria Hartley. That's her first foul. Pass to Weiss. Launches it. That shot missing. And it's the Liberty taking it the other way. And it's Tanisha Wright penetrating. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Here's Weiss. She's guarded by Wright. And that one's good. Weiss.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Gray brings the double team. Back to Hartley. Pass to Charles. That ball is in the basket. She's now shot 6 and made 3.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Well, guys, dunks are certainly some of the most exciting plays in basketball, but you don't see them too often in the WNBA. Should the league entertain maybe the idea of lowering the rims?
Well, if the players were okay with it, Blake, I think it could have some big-time benefits in terms of promoting the game, because every basketball fan loves to see slam dunks. So if there's more of them, maybe it'll help the league's popularity grow. And even former MVP Elena Deladon has been an advocate of this in the past.
Yeah, Brian, I think that's a slippery slope, though. I think many WNBA players want to play the same game as their male counterparts in the NBA, and they know that they're certainly capable of it. But I'm all for trying new things, and it's something, that fans and players want to see. Why not give it a little test run?
She's perfect from the line this time. The Liberty Trail. Hartley outside. Pass to Charles. Right outside. Hartley. Back to right. Clock at 6. Good. And the assist goes to Bria Hartley. Now the Sparks with it. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Wright. She has 5. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 18. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Hartley outside. Johannes. Here's Wright. The three-pointer off the mark.
Great rebound there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far. Let's see if they can change that.
Yeah, a little disparity there in the rebounding numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. We'll see if it evens out.
Pass to Hartley. Now Charles. Back to Hartley. Brown grabs the board. It's Shanae Ogumake with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Count that one.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Brown, guarded by Charles. The shot by Brown, no good. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Hartley. Here's Johannes. The 3. Weiss grabs the board. Now here's Brown. He's tightly guarded. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. And the Liberty with possession here. Here's Johannes. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right wing. Here's Allen. And too long on the shot.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Coach has a look like, are you kidding me?
The shot's good.
Not much of a distributor, but Brown's feel for the game is strong enough to help her spot open teammates.
Now here's Hartley, defended by Beard. Here's Charles. Good, and the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
Tough make. You don't end up making over 2,000 baskets like Charles without some hard ones.
That will count. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Here's Weiss. She's guarded by Hartley. Zahui B on the double team. And that one's good. Weiss. Here's Johannes. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Hey, yo, right here.
The floater. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2. And the Sparks with possession here. To the inside. Stolen by Tina Charles. From long range. Liberty, keep it alive. Here's Zahui B. Pass to Charles. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
No one hard to stop inside. At 6'4" with the move she has, Charles was made to score in the paint.
And the basket is good. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play. To the wing, right side. Bria Hartley, the open look. And it's New York with another. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Agumake. Over Charles. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Smooth shot by Agumake. She has worked so much on her jumper. It improves every year. A tremendous three-point shooter in college. Marina Mabrey is finding that stroke in the pros, and it's so hard to translate from college to the pros in the WNBA. The good news is she's got all the mechanics, and I think she's going to be an elite three-point shooter in this league.
Count the basket.
Mixing it up inside. Mabrey might be under 6 feet, but her toughness showing there.
That's tipped. Beard with the steal. A one-on-one situation. Rebound, New York. Well, Brian, sometimes players just take a little bit of time to find their footing in the league. And, you know, we're seeing Marina Mabrey find that footing and develop.
Yeah, Blake, she's got the proper tools and skill sets to be a big-time contributor in this league. But sometimes these things just take a little bit of time. A lot of it is about the situation, too. You know, things like how many minutes are you playing? What teammates are you sharing the floor with? But Mabrey is a patient player, and I know she'll be ready for her moment when it arrives.
Here's Allen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Johannes' shot is off.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
Count it.
Great recognition from Brown on the fast break. Now she stayed ready, and because of that, was able to capitalize.
Charles with the bucket.
Timeout.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
And the Sparks call time here.
Well, they've become the first family of the WNBA. Today, along with sister Nneka Agumake, growing up in the Houston area, both sisters were first overall picks.
Both teams will make substitutions. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Really incredible. The Ogumake sisters, also the first pair of all-star sisters in league history.
Well, what do you think their games of one-on-one were like? And I like how both of them do so much off the court as well. They're just tremendous role models for the next generation of WNBA hopefuls.
Here's Mabry, and it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting one.
You know, I'm really a big fan of the swagger that Marina Mabry plays with every single game. It's part of what helped her lead her college team to back-to-back title game appearances.
One shot.
And when you think of confidence for younger players like Mabry, how important is that, Tim?
It's invaluable, guys. I mean, Mabry certainly has the belief in her abilities that every up-and-coming pro player needs. It's important not to be intimidated when entering the WNBA, and she definitely wasn't.
Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Durr's shot is off. The Sparks leading. And here's Candice Parker for 3. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%. Outside Boyd. Pass to Nurse. Charles. Too long in the paint, and she's hit with a 3-second violation. And she shows the focus there, nails the technical.
A top 10 pick out of Connecticut, Kia Nurse comes from a family of athletes. Her father played pro football, her mother hockey. She's a great competitor growing up with sports in her family.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it. So it's the Sparks now. They lead by 7. Pass to Ogumake. Here's Ruffin Pratt, guarded by Charles. Baseline J on the way. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
And here are the Sparks now. That's good, and that's her 4th basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you. She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
The offensive rebound, and they pick up 2.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Now here's Nurse. She's got 17. Pass to Charles. Over Ogumake, and it's New York with another.
Offensively, a perfect quarter. She hasn't missed a single shot.
To the left wing. Here's Parker, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Outside Boyd. Pass to Durr. Now Now here's Zahui B. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Candice Parker.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Chalk up 2 right there.
And what a performance we're seeing from her. Not one miss today. Remarkable.
And the Liberty call time here.
The one thing I love about Agumake is her clutch gene. Her championship clinching shot in the 2016 WNBA Finals was won to the Ages.
Outside Boyd. Nurse, left side. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots. Yeah, for Ogumake, her game is predicated on being hard to predict.
That's right, Blake. You know, mixing it up on defenders is so important, and you always want to stay one step ahead of the defense, and Agumake usually is, and that's kind of what allows her to pull through in any game situation.
Now here's Boyd. Pass to Charles. Rejected by Candice Parker.
Incredible reach, great timing. I mean, what else do you want? Parker is just an impressive shot blocker.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Boyd. She's covered closely. Zahui B. Good, and the assist goes to Brittany Boyd.
If you were looking only at the way she's played offensively, you'd think her team was ahead.
Here's Parker. Again, the spark's good for 2.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the paint. Zahui B gets the bucket.
Give credit where credit's due. Terrific assist inside.
Inside, stolen by Zahui B. In transition, here come the Liberty. Ahead. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Talk about a resilient effort. Not everyone can finish through contact like Asia Durr can.
One of the more unselfish young players in the league, Asia Durr. Her college coach once said that she would come out of halftime and sometimes ask, "Did I shoot too much?" She just wants to be a great teammate, and I admire that.
Well, Durr is certainly a player that always puts the team's success over her individual success. How important is that for team chemistry?
Oh, Blake, I gotta say it's huge because it helps your teammates play looser and more free because they know what they can expect from you, and that mindset is contagious. So when everyone else catches on, big things can happen. They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
Candice Parker with the steal. And the bucket counts, and she is on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
a veteran hooper. Parker's been in the game for over a decade. It's just been an incredible career.
And Parker gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul.
Yeah, she had an established position.
And that's the call you want the refs to make in that situation. If there's any doubt at all, it should be a block.
I agree. Give the offense the benefit of the doubt.
Now here's Nurse. He's got 21. Pass to Charles. Asia Durr on the wing. The tray.
Not much success from beyond the arc for them. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Here's Ogumake. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The inside game of Agumake is so fun to watch. She's crafty down there.
And here's Zahui B. Now here's Wright. Parker defending. Charles. Yes, and it's Tanisha Wright picking up the assist.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
So it's the Sparks now. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in, flawless.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Timeout.
Offensively, they've dialed down the three-point attempts here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from long range.
The Sparks call timeout.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
And the Liberty making a change here. And here are the Sparks now. It's a 13-point game. Gray, that's good.
Using a soft touch and a purposeful offensive approach, Gray's able to finish around the basket in a variety of ways.
Now here's Wright. She's got 5. Beyond the arc. And Bria Hartley good for 3.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Elena Beard attacking. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Showing off the explosiveness. Beard may not be the scorer she once was, I get it, but she's still got it.
Zahui B with it. She's covered by Brown. Pass to Hartley. Charles. Now here's Brown. Here's Ogumake. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
And it's Charles missing.
Well, she's a player who, with the wide open look, will rarely miss.
The rebound by Zahui B. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
A nice shot by Beard.
Right about 50% for the game on their three-pointers, and they've only gotten better as this game's gone along.
Now here's Hartley. Gray defending. Basket good.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Beard. Soft touch off the glass.
practices and competes like a champion every single day. And, you know, you rarely, if ever, come across a teammate like Beard.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Sparks on top, leading by 17. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. It's been one outstanding game from Candice Parker. No surprise there.
It's been lockdown D from her so far in this game. A lot of shots getting swatted away.
Yeah, and such an impressive display of reach that she's shown just to get some of these shots off. I mean, she looks like she has telescoping arms out there.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Here's Gray. And no good trying to use the glass. Here's Boyd. Ruffin Pratt grabs the board.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Williams, defended by Nurse. Parker, good.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Down low, Charles. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Some players rise to high expectations, and Tina Charles is certainly one of them. After being selected first overall in 2010, Charles was the Rookie of the Year with Connecticut.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And remember, that rookie season for Charles was historic. One of the best postseasons ever.
How about this number, Blake? Charles set the record for rebounds in a season during that rookie year, making a statement. She'll be a force in the WNBA for years to come.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Back to Boyd. Asia Durr on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
With the appropriate range and release to sink from downtown, Durr is without a doubt a skilled shooter.
Yep, that one goes.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
To the wing on the left. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The shot by Nurse, no good.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And there it is.
4 of 5 to start the half, coming out strong.
To the middle, hangs in the air. Good, and the assist goes to Brittany Boyd.
Give her another. She might be a point guard, but Nurse can light it up herself. Her diverse skill set can lead to big nights.
That one falls.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
And good that time.
Pursuing the ball with not just purpose, but persistence. And I love how Gray understands the importance of second chance baskets. She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Parker, good.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Now here's Boyd. Defense is right there. Zahui B. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Kia Nurse with the block. Now Boyd. To the inside. Nurse. And the layup is good.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
So it's the Sparks now. 22 was their biggest lead. And it's Candice Parker penetrating. Count that bucket.
That's something you only see from established scorers like Candice Parker. She's got a developed skill set and the capacity to power through contact. Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play. On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Here's Johannes. Inside. Here's Zahui B. Second chance shot. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Pass to Ruffin Pratt. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pays great attention to detail. Gray is alert and constantly looking for open teammates.
Now Durr. Gray defending. A nice shot by Durr.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And that one's good. Weiss.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
To the middle. Here's Nurse. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
Out to the wing. Here's Parker. And she uses the glass on the layup.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Pass to Zahui B. Nurse outside. Charles. Durr up top. Shot clock at 6. Back to Charles. And the shot goes in.
Piling up the buckets, post moves, three-pointers, jumpers. You know, Charles can score in so many different ways, it's so hard to stop.
Here's Johannes. Gray brings the double team. Outside Durr. Pass to Charles. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I mean, they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Timeout called the Liberty. Parker with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint, keep her away from the bucket.
Down low. Durr goes up again. She can't get that one. Good work defensively by Shanae Ogumake. Here's Ogumake. Johannes with the rebound. And it's New York's ball. From 11 feet away, Nurse with the bucket.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
It's Neko Ogumake with the drive. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Good take by Ogumake, a forward with the ability to go strong. It's just so hard to stop.
And this is her first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Well, can you imagine the one-on-one games Nneka had with her younger sister, Chanae, growing up? Both top overall picks in the WNBA draft. An incredible basketball family.
And good on both. Here's Johannes. Asia Durr on the wing. Pass to Allen. Johannes, Gray defending. 6 to shoot. Johannes' shot is off. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Kept alive. Here's Parker. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. That one under.
There's an art to drawing a foul, and Parker has just about mastered it.
And she's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. First free throw is good.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this lead.
The right way.
She hits both from the stripe. Here's Johannes. Hartley outside. Out to the right wing. Ball's knocked loose. Weiss, she's guarded by Hartley. The shot by Weiss, no good.
Golden opportunity to finish the break, and she botches it.
You simply can't be missing finishes like that. It's inexcusable.
And Allen gets it to go.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Now here's Gray. She's got 8. She gets that one.
Don't you dare underestimate Gray's determination and athletic ability. A little contact does not bother her.
Here's Johannes. No good from three-point territory. Here's Ogumake. Banked in off the glass.
In the paint, Shanae Ogumake might be the player you most want the ball. She just finds ways to score.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ogumake. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Zahui B. Right. The rebound by Gray. Here's Weiss. She's guarded by Hartley.
Another good rebound. She's pulled down a bunch. Hasn't mattered that you know what? She's a little size challenge in the post.
Bangs home the trifecta.
With the success they've been having from three-point range since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard looks a lot different soon.
You know, that's assuming they can continue their hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make a run.
Here's Johannes. Hartley outside. Pass to Zahui B. The shot, no good. Now the Sparks take it the other way. The baseline J. The second chance effort. Ogumake, that's good.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Hartley. She's got 12. Pass to Johannes. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had many more attempts in the first half.
Basket counts. It's Neko Ogumake with the drive. 2 points. That one goes in.
Just makes it look too easy at times. Ogumake's quickness allows her to get into the lane and open things up for her team.
No one covering.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
The Sparks call timeout.
They could tell their players were dragging a bit and called timeout to let them catch their breath.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Gray with it. 10 points for her. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Here's Johannes. Hartley outside. Pass to Johannes. No good from outside. And it's the Sparks ball. Here's Ogumake. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Wielding one of the league's most diverse skill sets, Ogumake can get buckets from anywhere on the court.
And she gets the bucket.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
To the middle, right with the steal. Out to the left wing. Pass to Hartley. Poked away. And here's the fast break. Pushing it up. And the basket by Brown.
A sound distributor who loves to get teammates involved. Beard is the heartbeat of her team.
Here's Allen. Hartley outside. And it's a 3-second defensive violation.
One shot.
And so she hits the technical free throw. The Liberty making a switch here. Outside Boyd. Pass to Allen. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Boyd.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Shoots the three. He shoots again. And the buzzer beater falls. Wow.
And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use every last second on the clock.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
And we're getting underway in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Now here's Wright. Outside Boyd. Pass to Zahui B. Wright with it. She's covered by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the shot. Here's Boyd. Neko Ogumake pulls it in.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Doesn't go for her. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Wright. Pass to Zahui B. Down low. Boyd. Nice D from Okwana Williams.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Shooting for your Los Angeles Sparks, Alina Beard at the line for 2.
And that one misses.
Yeah, after an impressive collegiate basketball career, Beard was drafted 2nd overall in the 2004 WNBA draft.
And she's good on the second. And the Liberty with possession here. Knocks it loose. To the inside. Charles, good.
Only one player in the history of the WNBA has made more two-point buckets than Tina Charles. Making hoops inside is her bread and butter.
The three from Candice Parker. gets the three-pointer to fall.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Up top, Zahui B. From downtown, the Sparks grab the miss. And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. The 10-footer, that one a little long. On offense, here the Liberty. Pass to Charles. Durr. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Shanae Ogwumike.
She's not exactly killing them from deep. I mean, she had 1 3 ball in the first half, yes, but still none here in the second.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Now here is Ogwumike. Ruffin Pratt, shot's good.
But when it comes to size, that's not a great one-on-one matchup for her.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish. That took a little creativity right there.
A little extra sauce on it.
Out of bounds, Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. And the Liberty making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Boyd with the steal. Out on her own on the break. A nice shot by Durr.
That's picture-perfect anticipation from Boyd. Didn't get too anxious and lunged at the right time.
Now here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. And so it's New York with it. And it's Brittany Boyd off the drive.
Takes efficient routes when driving to the basket, and that's what Boyd does offensively. She can break down a defense.
Brittany Boyd taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Drafted 9th overall in the 2015 WNBA draft, Boyd went on to lead all rookies in steals per game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
And it's New York's ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Yep, that goes. Beard right side. Inside, Parker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
Here's Sue. No luck on that one. And the Sparks the other way now. Pass to Vadiva. A beautiful reverse layup.
Her quickness and soft touch around the rim, it allows her to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in the arsenal.
Gray outside. And here is Wright, guarded by Jones. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Gray, that's good.
With a smooth touch around the rim, I usually don't expect Gray to miss shots inside.
Boyd with it, working on Jones, and that one drops for her.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Here's Parker. It's a deflection.
Flashing the explosiveness to get up and send that shot away. Look, Gray she doesn't want to let in any easy buckets, and I admire that. When I think of players who have really improved as rebounders, I immediately think of Roshanda Gray. Early in her WNBA career, she wasn't putting up the biggest numbers, but with more minutes nowadays, she's been putting in work.
The Sparks call timeout. Yeah, and Gray has certainly become more developed in the rebounding department. Now, Tim, what do you attribute that to?
Well, it's the toughness Gray brings, really, in every facet of her game, including crashing the glass. Rebounding isn't something you just kind of do. You have to be committed, and Gray is.
So both teams changing it up here.
Shooting two.
She misses the free throw.
A second-round pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, Roshanda Gray has been a bit of an underdog in this league. She's been getting better each season, though, and I think that she could become a premier talent pretty soon.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss. And with Gray slipping out of the first round back in 2015, Brian, would that give you any added motivation to succeed in the pros?
Definitely, Blake. For Gray, she's got to have that same mindset. Believe in yourself and show the world what you can do. I believe in her dedication towards being a star in this league.
Now here's Durr. Poked loose. Gets stolen by Elena Beard. Parker gets the bucket.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Boyd with it. Gray defending. To the middle. Gray, that's good.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here's Parker. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
Over to the wing. Down low. Charles laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to Agumake. Over Charles. Again, the Sparks good for two.
We're seeing some good ball movement out of them.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now Boyd. Another shot. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
They came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical approach than they had in the first half. I like to see that kind of physicality.
Yeah, that helps. And they've gotten the extra trips to the foul line, and they continue to need to do that if they want to come back in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, after she didn't have a single free throw attempt in the first half, she's been much more active since halftime, drawing some fouls.
Count it. Good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
They've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
And it's New York's ball. To the paint. Rain Kakakunwe. And down it goes. 2 points.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now here's Boyd. Now Hartley. Pass to Rain Kakakunwe. Boyd. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Hartley. Good, and the assist goes to Brittany Boyd.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Nice work there to contest the finish inside.
Yeah, they got the shot they wanted, but her defense laid waste to those plans.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
And it's in.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Up top, Hartley. Pass to Gray. Here's Rain Kakakunwe. Boyd, Gray defending. Fires for 3. Rhea Hartley with another miss. And it's the Sparks ball. Here's Beard. The shot from the low post is good.
Quality court vision to find the open teammate. Parker's guard-like skills are just on full display.
Now here's Boyd. Gray defending. Pass to Gray. Good on the bucket.
Assisted. Brittany.
And the Sparks with possession here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Boyd. That'll be her second foul of the game.
You gotta have a cooler head than that.
You're one to talk. Anyways, that was clearly just a frustration foul. She needs to take a few deep breaths. And so do you, Tim.
Pass to Mabry. Baseline try, and the shot is good.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Here's Hartley, and she makes good on the layup. And the Sparks with possession here. Brown inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Backed by a strong body frame, Brown has no problem with the occasional contact finish.
Now here's Hartley. Brittany Boyd draws the double. Rain Kakakunwe goes back up, and Sue gets it to go.
Entering the league as the second tallest player in WNBA history, nobody should be surprised at Sue collecting offensive rebounds. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Rain Kakakunwe. Outside Boyd. Rebound by the Sparks. Here's Vadiva. Shot left block. The second effort. And the layup good by Brown.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Boyd. Here's Rain Kakakunwe. And Jones pulls it down.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Vadiva, no good. Here's New York now. A nice shot by Boyd.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Here's Vadiva, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there. Boyd with it. Pass to Rain Kakakunwe. Here's Gray. She's covered by Brown. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Using strength and length, Sue can pretty much overpower anybody.
And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Here's Wright. Pass to Rain Kakakunwe. Gray. Wright with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johannes. From downtown. Drills it from outside.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
The Sparks call timeout. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, this might be a timeout just so they can pat each other on the back. Not really any other reason to call it.
Maybe they're just playing it real safe, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes here.
Yeah, maybe.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Candice Parker. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good. Weiss.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Here's Sue. And here is Wright. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Recovered.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.